Welcome. It's fall. It's pretty much the perfect time of year to be painting an autumn landscape. So let's go. And here is our inspiration, a photo from October at Weir Farm in Connecticut. We're going to start with a rough sketch. I'm going to start with a very light pencil drawing, and I mark where the leaves are going to come over the trunk. So we have our drawing. Now we're going to put in the sky, and we're going to paint around these leaf clumps that we've drawn in. So I want a fairly pale sky. And I don't want to go right to the edges everywhere. I think it's nicer and fresher if you sort of vignette your painting and leave some rough edges, as you'll see as we go along. So here comes my sky. If it seems a little too bright, you can always add a little bit of water. When you have your sky in, you'll pre-moisten your yellows, 43, 42, 41, and you'll start to put in the background trees. Add a little bit more water so these are paler. Use your largest brush, and again, you're just going to go off in some places, but not everywhere. If the yellow bleeds into the tree, into the sky, that's really nice. Then I take my subdued green, my 54, and I paint in a line where the background trees meet the ground. And then again, not giving it time to dry, you'll go into your burnt sienna for all the dried leaves around the tree. And we have some lovely bleeding action happening on our page. So you'll set this aside and let it dry. You'll erase any extra unwanted pencil lines. Now with a darker yellow, your really strong 43, we're going to paint in the leaf mass in front of the tree trunks. When your leaves are dry, you'll mix up a lovely grey, 61 and 47, lavender and Van Dyke brown, and you'll carefully start to paint in the tree trunk. Now with a smaller brush and going a little bit darker with that grey mix, we'll put in a few more branches. So where you have gaps like here and here between the tree trunks and the leaves, we put in some more leaves and some more sky. Now with the very pale trunk mix, the grey-brown, we're going to put in some of our background trees. Yep, maybe could be a tiny bit darker, I think. And we'll put in some very pale yellow-green foliage just over and around some of those tree trunks. Now we're going to add more burnt sienna to the front of the tree. And now finally back to some darker brown, and we'll just delineate some of the tree trunks and add some smaller branches. I thought I might have finished here, but on second look, I decide to add some more. But inevitably, when I look at it again, I decide to fuss a little bit more. So I'm going to add just a little bit more colour to this background over here. Make that a little bit more exciting. And I'll add a little bit more over here too. Just in between the tree trunks, adding a little bit more colour. And I add a few more leaves here and there. And back in the far recesses of the forest, I'm going to tuck in a tiny bit of darker blue purple, just to push this back and give myself a little bit more dark. So now it's finished, and I think it's very important at this stage to step away and try and assess it and not overwork it. So take a look, take a break, come back in an hour or the next day, decide if you want to add anything more. But for now, I like this colour and I like the simplicity and the strength. So here is my autumn tree. And so here you have the perfect fall landscape. So I can't wait to see what you do.